Hey nerds, welcome to JerBear React. Today we're going to react to Season 7, Episode 9 of The 100, entitled The Flock. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links in the description box down below for the Patreon, Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry is going to do his best work behind the scenes in a minute or two. I had some time. I slept on it to think about the last episode. Season 7, Episode 8, Anaconda, aka the Backdoor Pilot, as it's being dubbed. I went on IMDb and I read people's reviews for this episode. And I'm going to stand by the fact that I think it's probably my least favorite episode, but there's specific reasons why, and here it is. You ready? I think I mentioned it a good deal at the end of that last episode, but there's really cool concepts in here, right? There's really cool concepts. I love the anomaly sphere stone thing itself. I think it's cool. 7 digits. I'm a sucker for the number. Punch it in. Boop, boop, boop. They got this thing where Becca goes and sees Judgment Day, basically saying we're not prepared for what's to come next. She said, we're not ready. She was terrified. It was great. But to sit there and know that, okay, this language is something that was made up by a kid, the Trig language. Tree Crew was made up by a kid. The Nightblood thing was made up by these, like the verbiage of it. Basically, I guess for me personally, everything that I thought was really cool and unique about the Grounders, about them surviving and coming up with their own language to speak to one another, really it was just the language that this girl made. That everybody spoke, all the Grounders spoke English. And then this language got passed around just a way to communicate with one another from her, which is cool. It's cool that she made up their own language. I like how smart they portrayed this girl to be. But like, as soon as they said Tree Crew and as soon as they said the Nightblood thing, like, it kind of takes away some of how into this religion that the Grounders and stuff were, about how these things, and they were the ones that created this lore when it was made up a long time ago. Now, I love the Fallout portion of it. It's like the opening to a Fallout game. I like that build up, but some of the things that they were giving off just kind of fall flat. Now, it may still be answered. Were there actual people still out and about that could eventually end up being Grounders that survived? Possibly, because I think there are, like, only the people that had Nightblood could actually be in line to be commander, etc. But maybe I have that wrong too. Regardless, really cool concepts. I think it fell flat. I think that episode's too little too late. If that would have been introduced at the beginning of the show, if that was the actual official pilot for the show, that would have been a good start. But what they did was so much better. And yeah, I just didn't vibe with the episode. But neither here nor there. I can't wait for that video to hit YouTube so I can read y'all's comments on it, to see who loved it, to see who hated it. A lot of people so far when I talked on Twitter about it have the same opinions. But Season 7, Episode 9. I'll have a timestamp here, so hopefully if you already skipped here, let's get into it. Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. All right. That was loud. Wow, 3 months earlier. Here come the time hops.
You only agreed to disciple training to get out of your cells. That's because you're blind
So that
to
was,
what's really going on.
it was 3 months.
I'm about to open your eyes to the truth of our cause.
So they said training starts the next day. So that was 3 months ago.
I realize that taking things on faith is not in your nature, so I'm going to show you what happens if we lose the last war. Surface.
Basically saying I'm about to convert y'all's ass. So Dioza said a great point about she bit the dude's jugular, scooped his eyeball out with a ice cream spoon. Won't happen again. They've showed him scan his eyeball twice to get to this place. It could happen. It could not happen. Somebody should definitely take his fucking eyeball out to get to where they need to go.
Pretty brave taking us yourself.
Well, shirts are cool.
Bravery, Hope. You see, this elevator will stay on the surface until I signal for it to be brought down. I take it on faith that you'd rather not die today. Good. Then masks on. The particulate matter in the air is lethal to humans. It will literally calcify you from the inside.
No one cared who I was until I put on the mask. Now this is... Oh. Now this is the surface. They said they wouldn't go up there. They.
Where is Gabriel?
Gabriel is no longer your concern.
Are those people that tried to escape?
This is what you're preparing to fight.
No. The Bardoans lost their last war. This is all that is left.
Let me get this straight. The 10-foot aliens with superior technology that built this place got genocided and turned to stone by the enemy. We're gonna fight.
Precisely. Now you know what you're training for.
I do love me an unwinnable war.
Especially when you're murdering children. The Hyundai. Bob Morley. You know what? That's the other big thing. I've been forgetting to mention this to everybody, but they keep fucking saying Bellamy's dead. Let me explain something to y'all real quickly. If you want to kill a character in a show, take their name out of the credits. It's as simple as that. They're going to get paid either way. Take their names out of the fucking credits. Because you're showing me Bob Morley. His name is credited only, right? It's been credited only for the last couple episodes. But that means the brother's still around. That's the same thing with the whole Jon Snow situation that I wasn't that shocked about the moment because Kit Harington's name was in the fucking... Pull their name out of the credits. It makes the person who's that observant be like, wow, bro, maybe they're actually gone. Just a thought. Also, they are going to fight these calcified giants, and meanwhile, they're over here eating cake.
It's time. Just sit tight. I know it's scary, but we'll find a way out of this. You stay quiet, okay? No, Maddie! Aren't you a Spitfire? But you need to calm yourself. We're just gonna chat.
You need to calm yourself. She kind of looks like if, man, old girl from the Wild Thornberries grew up and just decided that she wanted to murder innocent people. Can't think of their names. Nigel's daughter.
This is Nikki at the mic with my friend Nelson beside me. Also, it hit me editing the episode last night. I went to IMDb to confirm it. That is definitely not the fucking guy from Venom. That is Agent Stone from Sonic. It's Agent Stone from Sonic in Sonic 2. So I was editing, I kept looking at his face and I was like, dude, that guy looks so familiar, but I don't think that's the guy from Venom, not Venom 2, Venom the first one. That was Riot. And I looked and I was like, no, it's not him at all. I was like, oh, that's fucking little Agent Stone. Thank you for your
But
patience.
Venom, Sonic, same movie.
I'm supposed to tell you that I'm looking at a gun pointed at my head.
You ain't really looking at it to the back of your head. I've been there before. Hashtag working at GameStop. Sometimes you get robbed, armed robbery. Shout out GameStop for giving no time off, no therapy, none of it. Just live with it. It's fine. Fuck you, GameStop.
Wait. Give everything to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Trust in the process. Trust.
Boy, I know his
in
shirt's
each
soft
other.
as fuck, by the way, Lil Anders.
For all mankind. For all mankind. We'll start with some simple sparring. Please choose a partner. You may begin.
Damn, Dios immediately went out swinging.
I was trained by level 12. What else you got?
Orlando taught you well. It's not surprising. I was his mentor.
Oh, it's a shame he had to die.
It is. A loss to the cause. He was one of our best. But I believe Dev had a hand in your training as well.
Wow.
That's your
Wow.
trainee. Wasn't Dev your surrogate father?
I'm not gonna talk about him with you.
Well, then perhaps you're not ready.
Are we here to talk or fight? Sir.
So are these like permanent scars on
Have
her
you made a
face
note
now
of
for
these
making that cut in?
responses, Mr. Levitt?
Yes, sir. May I speak with you, sir? They've given me an idea.
Of course. Community. Begin the fear simulation.
Begin the fucking what? They done put them in that fucking dream state shit like the lion, the wolf, the deer, the stag, whatever the fuck the things were in the originals.
He's here.
What if Anders just twist their little fucking head up?
She's not your baby. She's all of ours. She belongs to the cause.
This is that same shit that set off Wanda Maximoff, bro. You gotta be careful.
She's mine.
She'll be cared for, fed, bathed, comforted, and watched over.
No.
Not by 2 eyes, but by thousands.
No.
Seem strange. But the fact that you gestated in your mother's body is equally as bizarre to us.
You did kick the hell out of my kidneys.
Exactly. In our method, none of our people are laid up for extended periods of time. Do you want to know how many embryos we have?
These they got rid of maternity leave. Is all that is. Damn. That's shitty right there, bro. That's terrible. So they put them up in these things. So I'm guessing like they take the fetus right after they find out they're pregnant and then put it in this? Was that how I'm getting it right?
25. The same number of disciples that you have murdered.
If you need as many warriors as possible, then why don't you just hatch a larger army?
Resources. It's a limited world.
And you can only mind control so many at a time.
And
so.
these kids, they don't have any parents to take care of them after they're deglobbed.
The team raises the
So are the
children
kids-
ready for the crash, and then it's
Fresh.
everyone's job.
So they don't form selfish bonds.
Exactly.
Ah, okay. Is this why Hope wasn't with them when they
I
introduced him to
understand
Clark?
you've learned a lot about the shepherd's journey.
Managed to isolate the substance that wiped out the former inhabitants of this planet.
These crystal creatures always
Oh,
have
can't wait for somebody to use it.
We call it Gem 9. And the little that we have would wipe out everyone on Bardo.
So we should activate it.
Now it's time to train.
Go back to Sanctum.
This exercise is about communication and teamwork. It's very simple.
It's kind of fucked. Octavia was doing her best to get out of that bunker, you know, setting the whole Monty's farm on fire and everything, and now she's right back in the goddamn bunker.
To the left.
Back and to the left.
Three inches down. Hit.
Hashtag bullseye.
You okay?
Echo ain't got shit to live for, bro. Bellamy, she think Bellamy gone, and for her, that's all she wrote.
What the hell?
Wasn't against the rules.
I
It's not,
won.
it's not lethal.
Technically.
Hashtag
But you broke the spirit of the rules.
winner.
Following rules isn't how you win a war.
Perfect control.
Anders is just sitting here, just
That is how we win.
that's how do we win.
Do you feel anything?
Let me feel something. Oh, he didn't have anything behind his back. He's just standing like a fucking weirdo Marine Corps fucking drill sergeant.
Definitely. Nothing.
Yeah. Me either.
Would y'all just fucking... I was about to say, bro, just smash and get it over with. This dude was in there fucking jonesing for you the second he was inside your brain watching you kill Pike. He was like, oh yeah, do it again. I forgot that tattoo was on her back for a second. I was like, damn, bro, she got tatted up. '69. I seen the lock in on that logo.
God, why was it so easy for me to kill him and take his body? What? No. I am not Russell Lightbourne.
Don't say who you are. It's gonna be a bad day, brother. It's gonna be a bad day. Don't do it.
Your primes are gone forever.
No, you'll die for what you've done.
Time's up. Looks like Amori dies instead of Raven.
Wait, okay, it wasn't Raven's idea to use your people, okay? It was mine. It was mine.
You're just saying that to save her life.
Heroing's not really my thing. But Hatch, he was a better man than me. He was a good man.
No, out of your lying mouth.
He wasn't a better man than anybody. He killed innocent people.
Blue hero.
But he did save everybody who fixing that thing, though.
He saved all of us, Nikki, so think about it. If you kill these people, it's sort of like spitting all over his good work.
It's a fact. No lies told. And Jonathan immediately covering over Amori. If you're gonna shoot, you better shoot.
Nikki, it's over. Put the gun down. Put it down.
Nah, finger's still on the thing. It's on the trigger.
Everyone, on your knees.
You're welcome. The plan worked perfectly.
So far.
The parallel there of him telling everybody to get on their knees and Andrew realizing that he was Shieheda, and then now her saying everybody get on your knees and him rising up with a smile on his face. Touche, well played.
That is not the Echo that I spent 5 years with on Skyring. I guess they got to you too. I'll do it myself. You know, I thought Bellamy meant something to you.
Wow. We just gonna disrespect the best ship winners? Oh, right hook. Now we're gonna fight out here in the woods. Ah! Right in the back of your fucking left hamstring. Ooh, what's in your head? Got the one-leg zombie.
All of you. Sorry.
Oh, no shot. Oh, bro. Oh.
I killed her.
Yes.
I was just about to say that's why they're not. That's why I Hope wasn't with them when they walked up on. Bro, I really thought she fucking just fucking couldn't have. You should have let it happen. You should have let that. Should have been real.
Save everyone else in Bardo.
That should have been real. That would have just. Y'all be scared to pull triggers.
They deserve it for what they did to us.
They gonna send Hope's ass back to Skyring, bro.
I'm sorry, Hope. You failed.
I won't let you do this.
So Echo's been repainting her scars she made from cutting it.
Why?
Your fight is over.
Now, I mean, we knew Octavia was gonna kill somebody. There is no hesitation in that moment, but
You should all be proud. Each of you has shown commitment to the cause.
that's an actual burned on fucking tattooy bluey.
War.
Oh my lord.
One of you has not been
at least one good thing, like in the future, and a lot of jobs are good about this now, but at least in the future we know a job won't turn you away because you have tattoos, even if you got them right there on your face.
The shepherd is merciful. We don't expect perfect emotional control so soon. Certainly not from level 2s. Echo.
Level 4.
You have been our star student. You fully integrated into our
Oh, I see her. I see her level 2 there over there in
I'm
the
giving
cheek.
you the honor of deciding Hope's fate.
What's the options?
We have to break her spirit. Rip apart her bonds. 5 years on penance.
A fair sentence. Guards.
No. What are you doing?
5 years on penance. She gonna come back when she's fucking 30. How long is?
Begins soon. Your celebration begins now.
How long does that for them?
For all mankind.
For all mankind.
Like how long? How long is 5 years for them here? Because they were there. Okay. Hold on. Wait a second. Because Octavia was gone for years. Octavia gone for years, but she comes back here, and then here to Sanctum is just a few seconds. So that was almost instantaneous. And then but Clark and them showed up from Nakara with full memory in tow. So I guess Nakara's not that far. If they go to Sanctum, they'll forget everything. But, so I imagine Nakara to here is, I don't know how much fucking, probably instantaneous as well. But Penance, Skyring, I don't know. It's too much to think about. There's no clear-cut answer.
Doing?
Killing a demon. Do you have a problem with that?
I think the demon, he may be the one to
Get some rest.
pull off a big ass W here. I just feel like the Shieheda stuff should have ended last season. Like it, I get it carried over, but
We should go.
just a good reason to keep J.R. Bourne around. Let my man get a paycheck.
What?
This is what he wanted. Open the door!
Only on Indra's word.
Listen.
It's not one man screaming. Shieheda's killing them.
What did you just say?
Oh. God damn.
I gone play Jewish starter.
Starter. The grounders are fucking weak, bro. They immediately just bent the knee thinking that that's... Oh, went to the next episode by accident. Stop. Thinking that that's Shieheda and want to take a knee to him, even though that man was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They just really...
We didn't make it to Mount Weather.
Shut up! Oh, my goodness. Everything's... Oh, my lord. Anyways, Shieheda... And all of them just taking a knee to him immediately, that rubs me the wrong way. There's too many storylines going on at once right now. I do think they should check in on Sanctum, but not as often as we've been doing, I guess. I kind of... Did they get Madi out of there, or is she laying in... I think they got Madi out, I'm pretty sure. It's just, I think it would have been interesting. I mean, obviously you set Jonathan and them up to be Prime, so that makes sense. You had to continue that storyline. It would have been interesting seeing Jonathan and Amori sticking with that group, going planet to planet, because they had all been together for so long, and for them to be left there. I mean, they're doing the right thing, you know. I get it. Indra, you're just giving something for the grounders to do. I feel like we should have completely moved on to the anomaly situation rather than the Sanctum part. But the story, it does make sense for what they're trying to tell it, even though it's all over the place and it's fucking scattered. To me, one person with a pokey poke, there's that many people in there, y'all can jump his ass and take that 100%. That's all I'm saying. You got 20, 30 people in there. You're going to lose a couple, but you can take him down. But Shieheda just whipped some ass, and they bent the knee to him. And now, Indra, who had power for all of 40 minutes of TV, now doesn't, because they're going to bend the knee to Shieheda because they're weak-minded. So, consenting to train as disciples for a coming war, Dios and the others learn the secrets of Bardo. A hostage crisis forces a showdown in Sanctum. So the flock, I mean, this episode was decent. I do like the nightmare sequences and them manipulating them and everybody passing. They're burying that deep. So the reason Hope's not with them when they go to see Clark, because she's on penance for 5 years. Clark is still the key. Clark arrived in episode 7. Nothing's happened in 2 episodes with the fight. They want to show them the way. They still don't know that Clark doesn't, like, the flame is buried on Sanctum with her dad's ring. And the flame would be the only thing that would have Kalalapis, chloroform, would only have her information on it. So they're going to have to somehow get back to Sanctum to get that. But then if they go, their mind's going to be erased. They're not going to know if they don't have a suit. So what's going to happen with, oh my God, there's not that many episodes left to do all this. It feels bad, but they could do it. There's 7 episodes left in season 7. VII is the amount of episodes left. Dioza looking over at Echo like, bro, what are you doing? But they all made the decision to win their war, and Echo failed hers. I'm sorry. Hope failed hers. I don't know where it's going to go. Episode 8, it's just still, man, it just spits in the face of all the cool things from the ground. It still has me upset, but letting it go, letting it move forward. The fact Dio's still around is still shocking to me. I think they should be higher than level 2s. Octavia, her and Levitt done some bumped uglies. Good for them. That's the first real bit of like relationship thing we've had so far. I mean, Jackson did mention Miller just for a second, but I mean, obviously Jonathan and Amori's the big thing, but that's talking about everybody else. I don't know how I feel right now about the season. I really actually liked season 7 for those first few episodes. I think up until season 7, honestly. Season 6 was a little whack, or episode 6 was a little weird. But I think up until episode 7 was good. 8 and 9's been taking a backtrack for me. I know this is the season, has a lot of people, indifferent. But nonetheless, season 7, episode 9 was entitled The Flock. Season 7, episode 10, entitled A Little Sacrifice. We have 7 episodes left in season 7. I'll see you guys over on the next one. I am excited to see how all this finishes out. But for now, links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.